Egypt and Ethiopia are located in Africa. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is the current president of Egypt, while Sahlawerk Zewde is the current president of Ethiopia. Cairo is the capital of Egypt, and Addis Ababa is the capital of Ethiopia. Egypt has a GDP of approximately $378 billion, whereas Ethiopia has a GDP of over $156 billion. Egypt has a GDP per capita of $3,644, while Ethiopia has a GDP per capita of $1,475. Egypt's exports are larger than Ethiopia's. Egypt produces more energy than Ethiopia. Both Egypt and Ethiopia possess 0 units of nuclear weapons. Egypt has a population of at least 109 million people, while Ethiopia has a population of approximately 116 million people. Ethiopia has a larger total available military workforce than Egypt. Egypt has a larger total population fit for military service than Ethiopia. The total number of people reaching military age annually in Ethiopia is higher than in Egypt. Egypt has 440,000 active military personnel, while Ethiopia has 162,000. Egypt has 480,000 reserve military personnel, whereas Ethiopia's reserve figures are unknown. Egypt has a larger paramilitary force than Ethiopia. Egypt's military expenditure is higher than Ethiopia's. Egypt has a higher external debt than Ethiopia. Egypt's total foreign currency and gold reserves are larger than Ethiopia's. Egypt's purchasing power is stronger than Ethiopia's. Egypt has a total aircraft fleet of 1,080 units, while Ethiopia has a total fleet of 91 units. Egypt has at least 238 fighter or interceptor aircraft, whereas Ethiopia has 23. Egypt has 88 dedicated attack aircraft, while Ethiopia has 0. Egypt has at least 59 transport aircraft. Ethiopia has at least 10. Egypt has 346 training aircraft, while Ethiopia has 27. Egypt has at least 11 special mission aircraft, while Ethiopia has 0. Neither Egypt nor Ethiopia has aerial refueling aircraft. Egypt has 338 helicopters, while Ethiopia has 31. Egypt has 100 attack helicopters, while Ethiopia has at least 6. Egypt has at least 5,340 combat tanks, while Ethiopia has approximately 680. Egypt is estimated to have a total of at least 77,596 armored combat vehicles, while Ethiopia has around 10,028. Egypt has at least 1,489 self-propelled artillery units, while Ethiopia has approximately 65. Egypt has 1,557 towed artillery units, whereas Ethiopia has at least 648. Egypt has around 1,119 multiple rocket launchers, while Ethiopia has approximately 79. Egypt's navy includes around 140 ships and submarines, while Ethiopia is landlocked. Egypt has 0 aircraft carriers, and Ethiopia, being landlocked, also has none. Egypt has 2 helicopter carriers, while Ethiopia, being landlocked, has none. Egypt has 8 submarines, whereas Ethiopia has no access to the sea. Egypt has 0 destroyers, and Ethiopia has no coastline. Egypt has 13 frigates, while Ethiopia has no access to the sea. Egypt has 7 corvettes, while Ethiopia has no coastline. Egypt has around 42 patrol vessels, whereas Ethiopia has no access to the sea. Egypt has around 23 mine warfare vessels, while Ethiopia has no access to the sea. Egypt has around 83 airports, while Ethiopia has 57. Egypt has 436 merchant ships, while Ethiopia has 12. Egypt has 11 ports, whereas Ethiopia, being landlocked, has 2 ports. Ethiopia's labor force is larger than Egypt's. Ethiopia has more roadways than Egypt. Egypt has more railway lines than Ethiopia. Egypt's annual oil production is higher than Ethiopia's. Egypt consumes more oil than Ethiopia. Egypt's oil reserves are greater than Ethiopia's. Egypt's annual natural gas production is higher than Ethiopia's. Egypt consumes more natural gas than Ethiopia. Egypt has greater natural gas reserves than Ethiopia. Egypt's annual coal production is higher than Ethiopia's. Egypt consumes more coal than Ethiopia. Egypt's coal reserves are larger than Ethiopia's. Ethiopia has a larger total land area than Egypt. Egypt has a shorter land border compared to Ethiopia. Egypt has a 2,450 kilometers coastline, while Ethiopia is landlocked. Egypt has more waterways than Ethiopia.